About 8 million South Africans currently get the 370 Social Relief of Distress grant introduced at the advent of the COVID-19 pandemic for unemployed adults and people with no income. The eligibility criteria, progression of the grant and administrative measures introduced by government became the bone of contention in a legal battle that played out in the Pretoria High Court. Legal representatives for SASSA and the Minister of Social Development believe there should be no confusion on the rollout of the grant and its intentions.
It has always been a temporary relief measure by the government in response to also complying with its Section 27 of the Constitution obligation to assist the people that are in distress. And it has always been clear that the purpose of the SRD grant is to assist those people who are vulnerable, those people who do not have any financial means at all. They don't have any financial income or assistance from anybody or any other institution.
The court has heard that as many as 8 million people are being denied the grant because of exclusionary barriers, including the fact that it can only be applied for online, with the applicants arguing that this is in violation of the rights of the beneficiaries. SASSA says there are procedural safeguards in place as government moves to defend the SRD grant's online process.
What happens with the smartphones is that an applicant is able to make an application even if they don't own a smartphone. One cell phone number can be used to apply for 5 different applicants. So that is another way where we say that they can be assisted. If they don't have the smartphones, they can ask their neighbor, they can ask a family friend, they can ask our family members, or people in the villages can even go to the chief's tribunal at the villages, and then they can be able to be assisted. So that's another way. But what's more important is that we're trying to assist those who don't have money at all.
Government also makes an argument around the cost of social relief in the country that is unsustainable in a low-growth economy. The budget currently allows for about 8.5 million people to receive the grant each month, yet SASSA says about 18 million people in South Africa are eligible for and in need of the SRD grant.
At the moment, South Africa has a higher pool of unemployed people than the number of people who are economically active and contributing to the tax base, and thus limited resources are available to support the many programs which are currently being undertaken across government. And in addition, as it is pointed out, for these reasons, it is unrealistic and counterproductive to commit the state to providing significantly more resources to grants as opposed to investing more in creating opportunities for people to have sustainable livelihoods.
The Institute for Economic Justice legal team says the rollout is unconstitutional in its current form and is asking the court to disregard the state's submissions.
It is about lifting people out of hunger, the 20% of our population who currently live in hunger, below the food poverty line, the 20% of our population who routinely send a family member to beg for food. All of Treasury's powers are derived from the Constitution. The Constitution governs Treasury's powers to generate revenue, to allocate resources.
The Pretoria High Court has reserved judgment in the matter. Katlego Logodi, SABC News in Johannesburg.